Laura Ingram's gotta stay mad, and she's found something I think that a lot of people will agree with her on to get mad about. It is that there's cars that are physically speed limited to prohibit drivers from going above the speed limit that are rolling out apparently in Europe, and she's responding to this new technology. Take a look at this.
From 30 to 40 miles an hour on the speed limit, and that's shown on the dashboard. Happened almost immediately. So actually, if I push on the accelerator pedal, it won't go any faster than 40 miles an hour. My speed limit is limited to 40.
Now, what you just saw is already a reality in some European cars and will be in all new European cars starting in 2024. It can only go so fast. And you know that since the Democrats love the EU, they love Europe, they always want to be in Europe, they want to do the same thing here in the United States. Don't forget your constitutional rights, those can be damned, even your movement controlled.
Is there a constitutional right to exceed the speed limit? I don't know that that's actually a thing. But I admittedly haven't read the whole Constitution. By the way, I love her pointing out like the Democrats love Europe. You guys love Europe. You just like Europe as of like the fictional 5,000 years old version of Europe. Isn't that the place from which all wisdom and insights and technology have sprung forth?
Yeah.
But anyway, not the modern Europe. That's the bad one. Except for the ones that are controlled by fascists now. Anyway, it's a mixed bag. So here's the thing. So that technology she's saying is going to come to America. No, literally nobody has been pushing for that or whatever, but she needs to pretend that it's close to home. What do you think of this?
I mean, in terms of the idea, it's something so fundamental and basic and easy to do that I was like, whoa, why haven't we done that before? Of course we should have that. Like, yes, that will keep us all safer. The amount, especially in this country, the amount of traffic deaths, like post-COVID, people all forgot how to drive. They forgot how to be respectful of anyone. They forgot how to keep one another safe. It's the same thing with like the breathalyzer. The fact that there's not a breathalyzer in every single car. Look, I understand it's gonna make you have to like, you're not gonna get arrested. You just can't drive your car. Call an Uber, sleep it off, take a walk. You know what I mean? Have some water. Sober up, like those kinds of things. They keep us all safe. If we can't have public transportation in this country, at least let us have that. And that's in Europe. I don't know. I'm just like, of course, they have to find some way to freak you out. Meanwhile, if Laura Ingraham had an unwanted pregnancy, she would not be allowed to terminate it. If anyone driving that car or any car speeding had an unwanted pregnancy, there's no way. We have no control of our own bodies, but now we're supposed to get mad about control of a car?
You should only be allowed to have control of your foot as it goes down on the pedal to make you go faster. That's the limit of the responsibility that they will allow you. Yeah, look, I think that they're choosing this. She's choosing this because I think a lot of people would be like, no, don't take away my ability to go faster. I will remind you, just like with the gas stoves, they're not. Literally they're just pretending that this is a thing that the Democrats are pushing for.
Totally.
And it is very weird to have like the law and order movement being like, no, you should be allowed to literally break the law. But okay, that's fine. I think that this could be a winner for them if they can convince people dishonestly that this is a thing that applies to America. But as you pointed out, I will also say that there are stakes in this. There's a lot of people who die from speeding related crashes, 12,330 in just 2021, just related to speeding, by the way. 33% of motorcycle riders in fatal crashes were speeding. And by the way, in September, there's an estimate from the TSA that 20,175 people died in motor vehicle crashes between January and June of 2022. That's half of a year. So a lot of people die from this. The pro-life movement loves that and doesn't want anything to be done. Remember, and I'll close with this thought. When people were proposing seatbelts, they fought against it. There was a movement to fight against. When people were fighting for drunk driving laws, there was a political movement that fought against that. There will always be a movement that fights to get more people killed in cars. That's our country. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.